Hello everybody and welcome back to Anno 1800. Last time we finished here with the foundations and the first phase, and now we're going for the next phase here. So we can finish this one here, the world's fair superstructure. Having the next stage. For this one now, we need quite a lot actually. So we have the windows, we have the steam motors, we do have the artisans, but we lack the wood veneers. And those things I think you get from the cigars that you can... yeah, wood veneers, that's it. That's the one that we need, and we need about 150 of them. So that is a perfect opportunity to start with our cigar production that we need. And let's just marvel at the beauty of this building once again while it's under construction. And as you can see, it has several entrances. We have one here, we have two smaller ones on either side, and we have one bigger one, or two bigger ones on the sides of this one here. And I think we've placed it quite nicely here. And yeah, we can even move it then. So there's no need to be final here with the location of our wall exhibition. Right, we've done this one here. Let's go back to the new world now, to our island where we want to start with the cigar productions. We have our plantations here, and we still need a few more of those buildings here that we need to finish, and for that we need a few more bricks. Lucky for us, I do have a ship here, another one here with lots of bricks ready, so we can just load more of that, and also some timber. On La Isla there's always enough resources that we can just have. Oh, it's this island here actually, so let's get it over there. And as you can see, wood veneers are already being produced here. Let's have a look how many we have. 32 of them. Okay, so we have 32. Let's stop with the cigar production here. We do already have cigars. If I go just back here now, we have 140 already, because they're being produced every 30 seconds, so really fast. And we can produce quite a lot of them, but I want the veneers for now, so that's what we want to push. And let's also push... oh, that affects quite a lot of happiness here, so let's just leave it at that. I don't want any riots here. That would just cost time. So we do have quite a lot of them. And they're being produced now. It just takes a bit of time. Perhaps we can have one more or so. Oh no, it takes 20 bricks like everything here. Okay, so we need to wait for the ship. That's all. And in the meantime, while the ship is on its way, we do have a second island here, which just gained a festival. So there's a festival on this one. And here I've already started with the plantain production. So people have plantain and they only need the ponchos. So let's just real quick build another poncho farm or alpaca farm, and with that we can then produce the ponchos. And there's not much space here on this island, not much room for vast production chains. We do have some wood here, that is good. Other than that, there's not much space, so let's get over here. Perfect. So we have two bigger areas here, so where we can have some productions. And here, we're going to start with a warehouse, and then the alpaca farms. Let's have a few of them side by side. I remember they don't need that much space, and I'm right about that, so we can just build them like that. Side by side. 4 of them. Let's have a 5th one, shall we? Here. And then we can have some more. And we can even expand in the future, if need be. And then we can have 4 of those poncho darners. 4 of them. And I think we also need another warehouse for that. And I'm going to upgrade this one here. And then we have the poncho production up and running for this village here, because what we want to do here is the chocolates. So we do have cacao and we do have sugar cane on this island here. Let me edit the newspaper once again. We do have enough influence right now to make a difference here for the happiness. Let's also have a production increase. Yeah, we still have enough influence for anything else. And For those things here, so sugarcane and cocoa, I need that for chocolates. So I need sugarcane and cocoa for the chocolate production. And interesting enough, they all just need timber. So it's a very simple, very basic production chain. There is not much that I actually need. Let's just look at that. There's an explosion, but just one building was influenced by that. Not much. Do we have a fire station here? We don't. We need to wait on that. Alright, we need to wait for the poncho to kick in. So for my people that I can upgrade them. I already have an upgraded town here. So all we need to do now is we need to wait here for those veneers, wooden veneers, to be enough for the wall exhibition, and then we can continue with the cigars. We already have some here, so I think we can already start a production for that, or a trade route. So the Conqueror 2. And the Conqueror 2 is not going to conquer anything, he's going to transport cigars. Let's see where they are. Consumer goods, cigars. And the Conqueror can take 6 cargoes, so let's put 5 on it. It won't be more than that, and it won't slow him down that much. And in the old world, let's choose Sleepy Hollow and unload everything. And we choose the Conqueror 2. It's a very nice name for a cargo ship. And he's loading in. He should have 2 cargo holds full and at least 1 more where there is a bit. Yeah, perfect. And while we're at it and we have the resources, let's also build a depot here. Or 2. Because I don't want to have a full cargo when the ship comes. It's always bad to have a full cargo when a ship comes. That means you're producing too much for the capacity. Right. That looks good now. And that should be now in production. Yeah. We have 71 already, so we just need a bit more. And how's the wood looking? Good, perfect. So we have enough wood for that production. We could even have 1 more if we like to. And of course we like to, so let's just have 1 more. Wood veneer production and also a warehouse up here. Very nice. Looking good so far. And I think it also is laid out kind of efficient. So they need a lot of space, those farms. But they're also producing quite a lot. So Cigars is one of the faster productions that you can have in this game. Alright, here we just need to wait now. Let's go back to our other town where we want to have some workers. We can upgrade now. So let's upgrade those 3 blocks. Very nice. Now we do have some workers here as well, and we can start with our chocolate production. Let's have a look. So we do have some space here, and we also have some space here. So I'm going to have...
Ship under attack.
What is bigger? Let's build this one here, and let's build this one here. This needs 128 fields, so this is rather small, and this is the same. They're both rather small, and it shouldn't matter that much. So let's just get the sugar cane, I think, to... Am I on the right island? Yes, I am. Let's get the sugar cane to this side here.
What of Corinthian spirit?
Like that. Oh, he wants a ceasefire for the first time. For 160,000. Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Protraction is necessary.
Okay. So I think he finally learned his lesson.
Ship under attack.
Now no ship of mine should be under attack. We are at ceasefire with everyone again. For the first time in quite a while. Let's have a warehouse here, and then we start with the sugar cane farms. So of course we're going to have quite a lot of them. So I want to have... They're producing every 30 seconds. That's quite a lot. So 4 of them are definitely too much anyway. But it doesn't matter, I built it now. And I think the ceasefire has ended, yeah. Let's request another ceasefire from her.
Ship under attack.
And a ceasefire from him. Sean Lafortune.
Oh, we can hold. I also have
Very nice. And we have a quite good relationship with them already. So perhaps there is a peace treaty possible. Medium high. Let's have a look.
Is that all you have?
Very nice. For 9,000. And we are at peace now with Sean Lafortune. And he's one of the pirates. So
Are starting to get sick.
that is a good start, I think. And this one here, 0. Okay. No peace chance with her.
What can I do for you?
Let's get more sugar canes here.
People celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, that was too much, I think. Too many farms here. We don't have enough space for that, so let's get rid of that farm there. That should do for now. And they're already producing, and he's even given us a gift now of 8,000 coins. I'm surprised at that. So did we have we actually tamed the pirates? Looks like it. For now. And all of a sudden they declare war on us again. When they need money, I guess. And here we're going to place the cocoa plantation. We do have enough farmers anyway, so we can have that here. And cocoa is being produced every 1 minute.
The smell of dew.
And I'm still at medium speed. I always forget to go down again. And the thing is, cocoa needs 1 minute and the sugar refinery needs 30 seconds, right? Yeah. Okay, I thought the sugar refinery would take 1 minute. So that's why I built so many of them. But it doesn't matter. There's another warehouse here. And let's have those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sugar refineries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And well, that is too much. I'm pretty sure that that is too much. Let's remove them and have a warehouse here. Okay, and while I'm at it, I also need more workers here. I have enough farmers, so let's upgrade a few more houses here. To get more workers on our island. And I think there was something with an explosion. And it's so easy to forget those things because they happen so often. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we have the sugar production here up and running. As always, we have too few warehouses here. And sugar production and the chocolate production up and running now as well. Let's have a look. So that needs 1 minute, that needs 30 seconds. We have 4 of them. So that's the same production like 2 sugar refineries, and we have, well, 5 of them. That's quite a stupid number. Let's have 4 of them, and those 4 need 8 cocoa plantations. So we need to build a few more. And 1 blueprint. And then we can just build those fields here. Very nice. And this one here. And then we have enough of them. 8 of them. So I need 4 chocolate factories because they produce every 30 seconds. And we have got 8 chocolate farms and 4 sugar refineries. Okay, so let's have
Your
its
people
own space for that,
are healthy again.
just for the chocolate factory. Let's find a suitable spot for that. This one here looks nice. Let's have another warehouse here. And once I have the timber, we can now then finally go for it, for the chocolate factories. Let's have a look back here now with the veneers that we need. So we have 168, that is enough now. Let's go back to the old world and see how many we need again, precisely. 150. 150, and oops, I cannot unload the timber here. So I'm just going to throw it into the ocean. And we need 150 of that. Very nice, 150. And let's sail this ship back to the old world, where the whole exhibition waits for it. And now we can start with the cigar production
Are starting to get
in
sick.
full swing.
I can start singing again.
And we do like some workers. So let's just upgrade a few more here. We do have the resources and the buildings for that. That should do.
We could become a landmark.
Perhaps one more. Two more. Perfect. Now we have enough workers as well for our cigar production that is now up and running.
Your people are healthy again.
And producing quite a few of them. Very nice. So that is important to grow our numbers of investors. So the cigars and the chocolate, and the more investors we have, the more money of course we have, the more influence, and also the higher stage the world exhibition gets. So we need 5,000 investors as far as I know to build it to the latest stage, to the last stage. Just hope we have enough warehouses here. And here with the chocolates,
Your people are starting to get sick.
that looks good here. No warehouse is overwhelmed. This one's overwhelmed.
Are starting to get sick.
So let's have another one here as well. And now we can build the chocolate factories, costing 6 tons each of wood.
Your
And we need
are healthy again.
4 of them, like this. And we can also build
Are healthy again.
a fire station here, just to be safe,
Your
should
people
something happen.
are starting to get sick.
Yeah, and there's a ship that has a sickness. Let's go back to the old world and see what ship has it. This one here. And we need to isolate them quickly, those ships with sickness on it.
Your people are starting to get sick.
The thing is, I had it on one of my save files when I tried something. If one of those ships has the sickness, the plague, or whatever it is, and it goes to your harbor, and it can infect other ships. And the thing is, you have a loop at some point. So if you infect the other ships, more trade routes getting infected with the illness, and at some point, and you don't even notice that. If you haven't noticed it at first, all your ships have the disease. So very interesting, isn't it? That it can destroy your whole, well, game actually, because everyone's got the sickness then, and you can't get rid of it anymore. This one has the plague. Let's get it away. You need to isolate those ships. So that's the most dangerous thing that can happen catastrophe-wise, I think. In Anno 1404, I remember the tornado. That was quite catastrophic if that just plow through your city. But here the plague, that can take hours to just get back to normality.
Healthy again.
So I think we've isolated the ships.
Ready for a challenge.
And they need to wait now. They need to wait there now until they're safe again. And well, I won't be able to deliver those goods because I'm too lazy right now to build another ship just for the 10 minutes that it needs. Okay.
Are starting to get sick.
And in New Hollow, the same thing happens. Look at that. We already have some ships that are infected. This is just a timber ship, so it's okay.
On our way.
Nevertheless, you should never ignore the plague on your ships. I just need to keep in mind now that I have 4 ships that are isolated, 3 here and 1 in New Hollow.
The festival has ended.
That's all. And what I also need to do is I need to build another cargo ship. I can afford that. For my chocolate production.
More than ready.
Alright, and
Just say the
my
word.
other ship. Oh, this one's clear again. So let's send it on the route again. That was quick.
Station.
It's all prepared.
And did you see that? This ship here just docked onto this one. Did they actually want to get the plague? I never understand this ship AI behavior in this game.
Oh, heavens. I thought you were the photographer. The subtext is totally imperceptible. Of course, you know what's best.
Right, and we are also going to make this here more beautiful soon. Don't worry. We're going to have a Baroque garden kind of here in front of that, and we're just going to move those buildings here to that side and to that side. So we have a beautiful park right in front of the zoo, but I don't have much time for that right now. We need to wait for the ship to arrive, and something is wrong again. There is another ship with the illness.
Are starting to get sick.
I don't understand this. Let's get it away.
From its voyage.
And there's also a ship with a sickness. And one of our ships just got back. There it is, with the wood veneer. Very nice. And now we can continue with the next phase of our world, foundation, the infrastructure. Let's start with that. Going to take quite some time again. It's the second last stage as far as I can see. And then we should be able to finish this one here.
Oh, have you not been introduced?
Here. And let's have a look here to them, to the investors. They have received the cigars by now. And the light bulbs are going down a bit, so we have to look at that as well. But I think it's good for now. We could even upgrade some more houses if we want to. So I want to get more engineers and investors into my city. And they need a university here on this side. So let's get rid of those farmer buildings here that I don't need anyway. And have another university on this side. Not the most beautiful location, I think. Right along the tracks, but you can't have everything here. And perhaps at some point I'm going to get rid of that as well. For now, let's just have a few more trees here between that and my city. And now we should be able to upgrade those buildings here. Perfect. A few more engineers on this side here of the river.
Workforce shortage.
Don't trust me? It's the other way around.
I really don't want to see those farmer buildings here actually. So let's upgrade a few more here. And also that row. And that row. And that block. Very nice. But I shouldn't exaggerate on that. Otherwise my consumption is way too high again. Let's go back to the new wall. We still have to finish that chocolate production. We do have 4 factories now, but we don't have a trade route at the moment, and we still need some workers. So let's upgrade a few more houses here.
You reached a new milestone.
And we've also reached the status called colony for this one here. And now we can create a trade route for the chocolate. So from this island here, let's see where we can find it. There it is. Again, we choose 5 of it, I think.
Spreads across your city.
Choose Sleepy Hollow. And we choose the new cargo ship that I just built. Right, and there's a problem here. Yeah, it's the ship with the plague. Okay, so we have chocolate now, very nice. We have cigars now, cigars. So that should be no problem anymore. Let's have a look at the ships one last time. This one's good again. And there was a schooner, I think, there it is, which is clear again. This one's still under the plague. And there was still one more here. There it is. This is clear again. Okay, so I think we've solved this one. We just need to wait now for them. And we're going to continue in the next episode. Oh, look at that. We're going to continue here with this catastrophe and then the next stage of the World Fair. Stay tuned.